Yo, Mad Dog Killer, son. Yo, about to give you guys a quick recap, but first, I got to shout out the big homie Smack. Yo, Bees always shows respect and love. You know what I'm saying? And Norbs, yo, like that throwback to the '80s, man, with the Gazellies and the hat backwards, and all you needed was a beatbox, and you'd have been straight. But you know, it's what it is. Um, you know, I want to get into the recaps, but first. I gotta I gotta shout out Smack for running these events in a big and orderly fashion and getting people to come out, and support this culture. And you could tell Smack really has a genuine passion for battle rap. He's not a culture vulture. And he's um learning from each event. This event I have to say was one of the Summer Madness warm-up card and Summer Madness 4 was run better than a lot of his previous events. Um, the warm-up card was run on time, and they had a warm-up battle, and then they started the event relatively, soon. The atmosphere, I like to talk about the atmosphere. The atmosphere was good outside. I don't particularly show up early. I show up after it should start. I know Smack be on that RNT time, and I run the risk of missing the first round of a battle or first battle. But I just can't stand on the line for 6 hours, my dudes. I'm just not there. Some people can. I can't do it. The security searching people still a little light for me. Think that could have been stepped up, but the security inside the event for both events was good, was adequate. For Summer Madness 4, there was actually some uniforms in there. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you have a good presence of security, it kind of keeps things under control. Like the loud smoking. Listen, I don't have a problem with anybody smoking weed. I'm not particularly a weed smoker. And for the people that light up and, you know what I'm saying, they do what they do, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Work that out. But when you go to an event, not everybody wants to smell, that loud while they're trying to listen to the battle rap. It's a little inconsiderate, but it is what it is. The security did a really good job trying to control the smoking. And then when they had uniforms as in there, of course, people couldn't smoke around them. So it is what it is. And I salute to Smack for at least putting some energy behind that. I know in his early events, he made a point to not allow the smoking in the building. Then, somewhere between the Gnome 3 or Summer Madness, it just got rampant wild. And then now you can see him trying to get back to, getting that under control. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to try and give you a quick recap of the whole event. This is not going to be detailed. The main reason, well, I shouldn't say it's not going to be detailed. The warm-up card is going to be detailed. Warm-up card is going to be good. The Summer Madness card recap, I'm not going to give you as great a recap as I would like because they had a lot of mic issues. I'm only hoping that when the battles drop that we could actually hear these bars, because in the building for Summer Madness 4, a lot of the audio of these battle rappers was very low, or you couldn't really hear them. To me, that was the theme. That was what I remembered most, was the mics. And to travel and to see an event or anticipate an event such as Summer Madness 4, and the main thing that you remember is the mics not working correctly, that's not what a fan should have in their head. And the second thing that I remember as a fan is not seeing Ill Will perform against Question Mark, which I heard was either Math or Calico, and I'm leaning towards Calico, only because he didn't show and QP didn't show for the warm-up battle. And the warm-up battle where QP was supposed to battle Mr. Wavy. I personally wanted to see Mr. Wavy. I was kind of thinking that he would be more prepared. This would have been like his first real coming out party, and then possibly even have him on the Gnome card or the next Summer Madness if he had a really good showing. Not seeing QP, not seeing who Ill Will was supposed to perform for, we were like, at least I was, what happened to those battles? Luckily, I was able to speak to Beasley and get an answer for both. I spoke to Norbs and I spoke to Beasley real quick, and they both were able to tell me that, you know, QP didn't show. They still took care of Mr. Wavy. Salute to y'all. Salute to Smack. When somebody doesn't show up and they pay the battle rapper that did show up. You know what I'm saying? He still was prepared to do his job. It's not his fault that his opponents didn't show up, and he has bills to pay. So salute to him. Salute to them for taking care of Mr. Wavy. That's what Beasley said, and I believe Beasley. He says, oh no, we took care of Mr. Wavy. And Mr. Wavy was at the warm-up card. He did stick around. He looked like if he wanted to battle. You've seen him talking to Norbs on stage in between battles, like he wanted, you know, something to happen. Did not see Ill Will at Summer Madness 4 at all, so I don't know if there was a playing issue or what. Again, the two top themes leaving Summer Madness weekend was audio and a couple battles not happening. And I would have liked for them to go on stage and let the crowd know. I found out about it because I went on the side and I asked a couple of people that talked to me. You know, Bees talks to me, Norbs talks to me. So, appreciate that. So getting into the warm-up card, like I said, I missed the first. Wasn't announced. Some guy named Took versus somebody. It was an alright battle from what I heard. But the first battle that went down, and I came in the beginning of the first round, was KG the Poet versus Danger Zone. And that battle was, it was decent. It was decent. You know, I gotta see it again on I gotta see it again on camera. But I'm gonna say in the building, I'm gonna go 2-1 KG. Maybe 3-0, not a body, but I'm gonna go 2-1 KG. Alright. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that. Just it was an alright battle. Definitely the audio for the warm-up card was great. Real good. The second battle was HA Double versus Adi Boom. HA went first. He didn't wait for the coin toss. He wilded out in the first round. Point blank period. Wilded out. Adi Boom went in the first round. I'd give the first round to Adi. The second to HA Double. And the third I'd give to HA Double too. I think I have this battle going 2-1 HA Double. Again, I want to see the footage on that too, but that was a good battle. That battle actually surprised me. Adi Boom was really entertaining his first round. Then he sort of like tailed off to me a little bit. HA Double was swinging some haymakers. The third battle, which was Young X and Unos Lavos, I was really expecting a lot more from Young X because I seen his performance against Briz Rothstein, and I know Chris from Unbiased Review even, you know, was running some of his bars. You know, Young X had a really good opportunity to, like, you know, go into another atmosphere after the Briz Rothstein battle. I'm not saying he beat Briz Rothstein. I'm just saying he had a memorable performance. But when he battled Uno Lavos, it just seemed like he wasn't prepared. He seemed, either because Uno's first round was just crazy. I mean, it was like he was an entertainer. You know, like he was a natural entertainer. And Uno had this line in the first round where he said, I call one gun Rick Ross and the other gun I call Ja Rule because they all spitting about 50. Ha! The whole crowd went off. The whole crowd went off. Trust me, when you see that, it's going to be crazy. He said, I got one gun I call Rick Ross and the other gun I call Ja Rule because they all spitting about 50. And it was like, yo, that was it. He just went from there. In the second round, Uno came light, I think. And then the third round, signature, I think he choked a little bit, but still was hot. I still say he won 3-0. It was a good battle. It was a good battle. Also, listen, before I get into the next battle, which was Steams and Prez Mafia, I gotta say something. This dude, Dot, I think he's with Dot Mob. They, the same he's with Dot Mob or whatever. This dude, Dot, who is, quote unquote, the crown king or the prince of reaching. I know they say that Surf reaches too, but this guy, Dot, is by the battle rap fans, is the god of reaching. Matter of fact, now when we're at these battle events, you see people are listening for a reach. And that before you go to a battle, you listen for bars. And then you wait for someone to choke. Now there's this other element where people are waiting for the reach. And if you reach, they put their hand up. It almost looks like the Black Power, you know what I mean? With the fist in the air, except they have their hands open and they're like reaching. And Dot should thank, mad shout outs to DNA and Clips for doing that video that put Dot on the map where they recognized him with the power to reach. And since they recognized it, everybody has endorsed it. And I'm telling you, between the warm-up card and Summer Madness 4, if you reach, people are going to be waiting for that. Now, I'm not going to say it's as bad as a choke. I'm not saying you're going to lose the round, but people are waiting for the reach now. They're not waiting to get home or review it on the camera. They're waiting for the reach now. Just want to share that with y'all. You can hit my description box. Let me know what you think about the reach. But I'm telling you, if you was there at the event, people was waiting for the reach. And even a lot of the battle rappers was concerned about reaching. They made references to Dot. And I think Dot, if he was smart, he'd show up to these events because he's got fans that I don't know if it's a good reason why they love him, but they love him. And he needs to show up to these events to build his brand, build his name up, and then do a battle. And do a battle where you do reach. That is your signature. Don't stray away from it. Yeah, you might have stepped in it by accident and just became good. You didn't, I'm sure he did not come into battle rap thinking, I'm going to be the reach guard. But now that's what you are. I think you could beat people because you could be considered the best reacher. Just like Chilla Jones might be one of the best schemers, but he just does it maybe a little bit too much. Shout out to Chilla Jones. I like his style. Just, you got to mix up a little bit more. But if Dot embraces this reach guard thing, he has a following. That's all I got to say. Next battle, which was Steams versus Prez Mafia. Steams versus Prez Mafia. I gotta say that I was surprised. Steams went first, but Prez dumbed out in the first. And Prems went in on the second too. And I'd say it was 2-1 Prez. I think Steams got the third round, but by then it was over. It was long over. And I'm not a big fan of Prez Mafia, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta admit, this battle here, I gotta say I have to admit, he did good. He did good. I was entertained. He did a nice job. Shotgun Suge versus Sharon. Now, this is another thing that, we got to be careful in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? The physicalities, touching people on stage. I think Shotgun Suge knew that he could tap Sharon's pockets, which he did. You know what I'm saying? The first round, Shotgun Suge, it's a shame. It's like Shotgun Suge is snake bit. Every time he comes with a really good performance, his opponent comes with that much better. Every time he comes in a little light, his opponent is light, but his opponent's light is that much better. It just seems like Shotgun Suge, no matter what he does, he runs into someone that's just that much better. But his first round was fire. It was fire. It was really entertaining. I was like sitting there like, wow, I'm actually going to watch Shotgun Suge win a round. Or I shouldn't say win a round. He's won rounds before. Win a battle. He was that good. And I'm like, shoot, if he could come with 3 rounds like this, you know, and Sharon is white. He's on URL. You know, I've seen Sharon. I know what he does in, you know, freestyle rebuttal. I got to admit, Sharon came back in the first round. Didn't wait and left orbit. I mean, when you see this on video, Sharon is going to be a fan favorite. I mean, this dude, he went in. He rebutted. His pockets getting tapped. The crowd was 110% behind Sharon, and it was the beginning of Shotgun Suge's horrible weekend. Shotgun Suge had a really bad weekend. He almost took 2 L's because he took a L. First of all, Sharon beat him 3-0. Just plain and simple. Sharon beat him 3-0. And he took an L on the warm-up card, but then in Summer Madness 4, I don't know what he did to Hitman, but it was almost like if Hitman decided, all right, I'm going to run the risk of going 2-1 against Surf, but I want to body Suge like 3-0 in the bat. So like Hitman was battling Surf and Suge at the same time, and he did Shotgun dirty. I mean, you could see Shotgun was visibly upset. I thought, because I've seen Hitman do that before, and after the battle, you know, Shotgun looked for him and said something slick to him, you know, like, you know, you want to wait outside or you'll meet me outside type of thing, you know what I mean? And Hitman just ignored him or whatever. But you could see, I don't know if the camera's going to catch Shotgun's reactions to Hitman's bars, but you could see that Shotgun was visibly upset with some of the stuff that Hitman was saying about him. Anyway, shout out to Shotgun, shout out to Sharon. That was a really, really good battle on the warm-up card. Really good. The last battle was K-Shine versus Head Ice. And I gotta say something. You know, I didn't feel as though K-Shine really wanted to battle Head Ice. And I think Head Ice separates the two. He's like, yo, this is a cool dude. This is my dude outside of this battle rap thing. But once you step on in the arena, I'm gonna treat you like my son. And Head Ice says some things about K-Shine.mob, about these dudes that I know you could only say it if you feel as though the person's not a threat and you know the person can't do nothing to you. That's some of the street stuff he was coming with him. Like, look, I'm going to call you this. I'm going to call you a bitch. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that about you. I'm going to G you up. And you know you can't do nothing to me. That's how he was talking to him. Like, you know you can't do nothing to me. So what? You could talk all that slick stuff you want to talk, but at the end of the day, you know I could put my hands on you. And Head Ice, to me, it was like I'm gonna son you real quick. You know what I'm saying? K-Shine tried his 3rd round, you know, scheme thing, and he was like off cadence. You know what I mean? You could tell he didn't have his full scheme down. It was a good idea. I'm not gonna give it away, but he didn't have the full thing down the way how I think he may have wanted. So that's my Summer Madness warm-up card recap. As far as the Summer Madness 4 recap, I'm gonna just go say like this. B Magic versus Khan. Again, the mics, they were switching them from one performer to the next. You'll notice when you look at the footage, one person has a mic on, the other person doesn't. And then vice versa. When the other person goes on, when the other person's rhyming, the other person doesn't have a mic. And they were switching mics all the way through all the way through all the battles of Summer Madness 4. So I'm gonna say I need to see the footage on that. I'm gonna go Khan 2-1, and I'm hoping the audio is good on that. John the Don versus Averb. This is the battle of the hated. I'm gonna say that John is hated a little bit more than Verb. That's as far as I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna say Verb was better, and Verb won that one. 3-0, 2-1. It doesn't matter. Verb won. In the building. Tay Rock versus DNA. I'm gonna just say this. Tay Rock came out gunning for DNA. He was not intimidated by DNA. The crowd was rocking with Rock. Rock has this, hype man, Bigums. A couple times Smack had to tell him calm down, but I ain't gonna lie. Tay Rock did his thing. He did his numbers against DNA, and DNA coming off of a really strong performance with, telling Smack get the fuck out of here and some other stuff. Hey, listen, Tay Rock, he represented, held Smack down. Salute. Did his thing. Hitman Surf, weird battle. First round fire by Hitman. You guys are going to see it. First round's fire. His brother was involved. Surf, it seems to be in a fog. It's not, we're not getting the animated Surf. We're not getting the Surf that's like putting it all together. I thought this would have been the one battle where Surf would have put it all together like how we've seen before when he went against K-Shine or something, you know what I mean? Or when he went against, I don't know. I just wanted more. Rex Clips, this battle here, landslide. Shout out to Rex. First of all, no one could tell anybody how to feel about a loss or a death. Shout out to Rex for the professionalism of showing up to the event. People pay their money. They highly anticipated battle. You could tell Rex was not into the battle. I'm not making an excuse. I believe if you're on the court, just like if you sprained your ankle, you're playing basketball, you're on the court, I'm going to cross you over just like I cross anybody else over. I'm going to take you in the hole. If I'm banking on, I'm like 290. If I'm down in the post and you're about 120, I'm not going to be shooting threes. I'm going to take you down to post. I'm going to man you down. I'm going to man you up. I'm going to post you, all day. Mouse in the house, lightweight. Well, I'm going to do all of that because you're on the court. And it don't matter whether you hurt, light, whatever. You're on the court, you're going to get that work. And Clips did them numbers. Clips went off. Clips is, I don't even think it's arguably, he's the best battle rapper right now. He's number one. He has all the skill sets. I'm not gonna say that he's never lost. I think he's lost. I think he lost to B Magic, and I think it was a debatable battle against him and Big T. But I think he said he was like trying to hook B Magic up and big his name up, whatever. All right, but when you think about what a battle rapper should have and the skill sets and some of the stuff, like, in my mind, first person I think about is Clips. He doesn't just give you gun bars. He does schemes. He does impersonations. He can rebuttal. He actually has the ability to feel the temperature of the crowd and understand whether or not they're rocking with a bar or not, and then just go in another direction. Just like, oh, okay, y'all not rocking with that? All right, I'm going to go here. Since y'all not feeling that, I'm going to give y'all what you want. And there's not too many battle rappers that can change in the middle of a round to give the crowd what they want. And that's why he's so tough to beat. I gotta say his clarity, everything. He's just you have to recognize his skill sets. You have to appreciate what he brings to the table, and I don't think anybody's really laying it down like him. Um, you know, my top five is and no particular. Well, I'm gonna say this is the order right now. Just whatever. Clips, Arsenal, Hitman, Tay Rock, Rex. That's my top five. And it might change, but that's what it is right now. I just want to leave y'all with this Fredro Starr and Keith Murray and Bone Crushing. Listen, if these mainstream guys really want to get into the battle rap, y'all need to hit up Smack. Y'all need to let Smack and Beasley figure out what's the best way to segue you into this battle rap culture. Obviously, you guys can't do it on your own. Thankfully, the battle rap fans is smart enough to know when they're being hoodwanked or led astray, run amok, all that stuff. They're not dumb fans. They're not going to just spend their money or support something that could be garbage. All right, but if you go to Smack and you work things out, you may have the kind of platform that you're looking for. I'm gonna do another blog on this Daylight dude, not on this one. That's a separate thing. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give my shout out to Smack, the battle rap fans and culture, Chris Unbiased Review, Angry Fan, y'all my dudes. Thanks for shouting me out on Twitter and putting some information out there. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Leave your comments and join my my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? And holla at you.